Turkey is at war on two fronts. Its jets are now hitting targets across the border in Iraq and Syria. A day after beginning an air campaign against ISIL in Syria, Turkish jets for the first time in years began hitting PKK or Kurdistan Workers' Party positions in Iraq's Kandil Mountains. The PKK immediately declared the already strained 2013 ceasefire with Turkey dead. Turkish officials are not fazed and talk about a long-term fight.
Whenever we see a decrease in or the vanishing of the threat, then of course we will make a reassessment. The third wave of operations are a part of this.
This is a major shift in policy.
For Turkey, ISIL declared war when it bombed a cultural center in the border town of Suruj on Monday. But many here believe Turkey's decision to actively engage in the fight against the armed group has a lot to do with the battlefield in northern Syria. The government here is concerned about ISIL threatening Syrian opposition groups in their strongholds in Aleppo province. It is also worried about what it sees as the growing strength of Syria's Kurds.
Syria's Kurds, or the YPG, which is linked to the PKK, now controls more than half of the 800-kilometer border with Turkey. Turkey says it would be a red line if Kurds create a state in northern Syria. Officials even blamed U.S. airstrikes for helping the Kurds gain ground from ISIL. Now there are those who believe a deal with the United States addresses Turkey's concerns.
Turkey doesn't want the YPG to take more territory. The U.S. supported the Kurds. Now it withdrew its support, but it will not last forever. But now the U.S. and Turkey are working together to clear Aleppo from ISIL.
Turkey's fear is that Syrian Kurds or ISIL could drive out Syrian opposition groups from Aleppo and control the important border crossing of Kilis. It is no coincidence that Turkish jets targeted ISIL close to the front lines with Turkey-backed Syrian rebels. It seems Turkey is hoping that its long-time demand for a humanitarian safe zone inside Syria will emerge.
Our aim is to get rid of the ISIL threat in Syria and even in Iraq. After that, the safe zones will be formed naturally.
But this may come at a price. The peace process to stop a decades-long conflict with the PKK separatist movement seems to have officially ended, and Turkish police have recently conducted raids against hundreds of suspected PKK and ISIL sympathizers. It seems the government believes there could be attempts to destabilize Turkey from within. Sana Khuder, Al Jazeera, Gaziantep, southern Turkey.